earlier?
It did
Wonder.
work. It did
Oh, it
work.
did?
It
Okay.
did. And I was going to take us on there as well, but it's too much for me to moderate.
Oh,
Um,
yeah. Earlier?
it did work. It did
Oh, it
work.
did?
It
Okay.
did. And I was going to. So I'm going to go ahead and press record.
Okay.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Cosmic Starseed Academy. I am Soma Arar, and today's date is the 22nd of July, 2026. And guess what, Jan? It is now 2026 PM here in Ireland. So 8:26 of the 2026 of the 22nd of July. Which is very funny because we were just talking about numbers. But let me just quickly mention that these this is the Cosmic Starseed Academy, and these are the Ascension and Starseed boot camps every Wednesday at 8 p.m. And we were just talking there about numbers, and Jan was saying that she has been seeing numbers for a while that are double digits, which are, I believe, a message from the angelic realm and very significant. Um, so I have a couple of announcements. I got told off the other day by my beautiful partner, Dennis, um, because he said I do not advertise enough that I do psychic medium readings. And I was doing a light language session yesterday for someone, and she was talking to me about Dennis, and she was asking me questions, and she was asking questions that involved him giving an answer. So I called him, and he came into the Zoom, and we were just talking, and she was asking questions to Dennis and myself, and Dennis was answering, and um he told me off in that Zoom yesterday, and um not aggressively, but he just told me I need to start letting people know that I also do psychic medium readings as well as the Pleiadian channeling. So here I am letting you guys know, and I feel like I'm gonna check the YouTube channel for comments and things. But then I'm going to do some meditation activations, initiations, Pleiadian, and possibly Lyran channeling if they come in. I have been feeling them around today, and also Yeshua or Jesus. And if you want to check out my website, it's somaara.love. And I do psychic readings and mediumship. And I was just telling Jan, actually, when my granddad died, or was I talking about it earlier? I can't remember, but one or the other. When he died, I was very close to him. No, I was one of those. Hello, Dennis. We were just speaking of about you. We're live on YouTube as well, darling. So I was just telling people about the Zoom yesterday and how you were telling me off for not advertising, not mentioning enough that I am also a psychic medium. And so I just did that, and I was mentioning you and how that came about. Um, and it's shocking, really, because I'm not a salesperson at all. But the way that came about as a child, my granddad died, and I was very close to him as a child. A lot of past life memories with him, of him, and I don't think I ever told him that, or maybe I did. I think I did actually, and So that's kind of how that came about, the mediumship. And of course, I grew up with spirit and spent a lot of time in Ireland, playing out in the front garden. And it was a very tiny cottage. You know, back in the day, the houses were very small in Ireland, and you were mostly lucky if you were lucky if you had a window, you know, in the room. And so I would spend a lot of my time outside playing in the sunshine and talking to nature spirits and fairies and elves and trees and just the whole thing. And when I was that young, I could see them very clearly. They would come up and
Wow.
play with me. And because we lived in a very rural area, there was no other children around to play with. So I spent those years just, you know, uh, um, by myself, kind of in nature, which I totally loved.
Yeah.
Really loved it. I was very blessed, you know, in a lot of ways as a child, really blessed. And yeah, I loved, I still love Ireland, but the Ireland of those days has really gone, has really changed.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh.
and it's heartbreak. I find it heartbreaking. I really do.
Mhm.
I'm starting to get emotional, so I'm going to stop talking about that. Um, but yes, so we are live on YouTube. But let me just check the YouTube. And then, Dennis, if you would please begin with the prayers. But would you like to talk to what I was just saying about Ireland and how it's changed? And it's heartbreaking. I personally, I find it heartbreaking that those days are gone. But I do see that in the coming generations, we will go back to our granny's era where we were making butter and our own produce and milk and cheese and butter and eggs. You know, we had chickens and we had cows and we had goats and we had chickens and what else did we have? I think that was about it.
That's
Cows.
awesome.
Yeah, it really was awesome. You
I've
know,
always loved Ireland. I've always been really drawn to Ireland. I thought I was more Irish than I was. I feel so close to Ireland. That's the place I always wanted to go. But my husband told me that I was more Scottish, and I took my DNA test, and the Scottish was more than the Irish. Uh,
that's interesting.
yeah. But I did get told that I have a past life, or had a past life, sorry, in Ireland, and that I was wearing a blue stone. So he he recommended that I go get that stone again. It's blue topaz, so I have that right here. He
Do you
said I
have
actually, huh?
do you have it with you? Can we see it?
Yeah, it's right here. This was the blue one, blue
Oh, sorry,
topaz.
I'm looking at the YouTube screen. That's why I can't see it. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah.
The other one is a moldavite and it's green. But I did he said I would chose to wear this one. The blue topaz is very protective. And that's what I chose to wear because I tried to help people when I lived in Ireland and they turned on me and I had to go to live in the woods. I was like, man, that seems to be a reoccurring theme. I'm always going to the trees. Throughout my past lives, I just tend to go away from everybody and just go to the trees.
Safety.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've actually also dreamed of, I have vivid dreams, and one of those dreams I actually went to Ireland and the grass was so pretty. That's what I remember. It was like hilly and grass. I was like, this is nice.
Yeah, Ireland is so beautiful. It's connected to Atlantis, and that that's one of the reasons we're being so targeted at the moment in Ireland, is because we were a part of Atlantis, and so was Florida area, and the two lands. If you look at a map, they're kind of diagonally across, but they were. It was one land. It was one land. So, where do we start? Dennis, would you like to add anything about Ireland and the days we're in now? Mm,
Nothing to add to that.
no. Okay. The energy's okay, darling, and the energy's building very strongly here. I can really feel a lot of Pleiadian energies stepping in and Lyran energies as well, and Yeshua. And I'm just, I'm so grateful for you guys. I really am so
I'm
grateful. I,
grateful.
yeah, I had,
Grateful for you.
thank you, Jan. I had an event on Saturday, and I had an experience there that made me even more grateful. I really became very aware of, I really just really was, I was given an experience that really stepped me into gratitude for you guys on a really deep level, you know. Um, and so when I came in, so I had the event on Saturday, and then when I did the group on Sunday, it felt like I was coming home to my tribe, my people. It really felt like that. And um, yeah, anyway, so the energies are really building. If you are in YouTube and you have any questions, type them into the comments and I will keep checking every now and again when I'm not channeling. Dennis, would you please begin with the prayers? And is there anything you
Okay.
want to say before we start?
So we'll begin with the prayers.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to say a short prayer. It has the name of the Law of One prayer. I will say it and repeat it a couple of times. We are all one. When one is harmed, all are harmed. When one is helped, all are helped. Therefore, in the name of who I am, and I am one with all there is, I ask for the greatest good of all here concerned. I give thanks that this is done. It is so. We are all one. When one is harmed, all are harmed. When one is helped, all are helped. Therefore, in the name of who I am, and I am one with all there is, I ask for the greatest good of all here concerned. I give thanks that this is done. It is so. We are all one. When one is harmed, all are harmed. When one is helped, all are helped. Therefore, in the name of who I am, and I am one with all there is, I am one with Mother and Father God, I ask for the greatest good of all here concerned. I give thanks that this is done. It is so. And a short and powerful I am mantra. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. Okay, there you are. I think Soma will channel soon.
Perfect timing. We are so blessed to have you and Soma listen to us and for the channelers amongst you on your planet, we are blessed for those that listen, for those that have voices to share our words, our energy, for those that have eyes to see, for those that have ears to hear, for those that have voices to speak, for those that have insight and intuition, for those that have an understanding, an awakeness, an awareness. We are blessed to have you, to have those here and on your planet collectively. There is a great awakening of humanity on your planet. You are waking up like lights being switched on. And it doesn't stop there. It is there. Thank you. There is the next level and the next level and the next level and the next level and the next level. So you are continuously in this lifetime and forevermore on a trajectory of more and more and more, moving to the next level. That thank you. The next level, the next level, the next level. You are all doing this, whatever level you are at. And through Soma, we tend to speak to ones that are at a certain level. And that is not to say that one is better than the other. They are just different frequencies. Like, let us give a very simple example. They are like chalk and cheese, or sweet and sour, or hot and cold. Let us begin with a meditation to take you a little bit deeper for those that are listening now, but also those that are listening now in the future. We are saying with humor to Dennis that perhaps you should not, if you are driving, be going deeper in a meditation. And we say that with humor. We feel that your energy has Dennis, thank you, Dennis. We feel that your energy has increased as well, or got better or improved. You are not as down as you were, or as groggy, or as low energy, or as tired. Things have improved for you energetically, and we would go, so thank you, and we would go so far as to say that there has been something in your diet that has also affected you on a positive, in a positive way, something that you have either eliminated or been taking, something that you have incorporated into your diet, or something that you have eliminated, one or the other, or perhaps both, that you have started to do over the last 2, 3, 4 weeks. And you may not even be aware of this, but it is improving your energy, whatever it is. And also the magnesium, well done on the magnesium, or this, and the supplements that you've been taking, whatever they are. Any questions by anyone?
Not from me.
Not for me either.
Thank you. Your frequencies. So let us continue. Your frequencies, for those of you here now, including Soma, and those here now, those listening now, and now in the future now. Your energies, as we were saying, are increasing, are becoming freer, less restricted. Old belief systems, old energies have recently been let go of, and we include Soma in this. And that allows you to, and collectively, and that allows you to move forward. It allows you to create more abundance, more joy, more laughter, more childlike energy, because you are less stressed, more abundant, less restricted. There is thought patterns and beliefs systems that you have been and are still letting go of. And this will continue and increase and continue and increase. You are, as we were saying, on a trajectory of ascension and awareness and expansion, and moving more into a higher octave, a higher dimension, a higher awareness, higher frequency, a higher energy, a higher inner knowing, with higher, or rather abilities are becoming stronger and more like a plant that has been placed into the earth. You are growing up. Your roots are becoming stronger. Your leaves are becoming bigger. Your flowers are becoming brighter. Your stems are becoming more solid. You are learning to withstand the wind better as you become bigger, stronger, brighter, and your roots go deeper. You are becoming more solid. We invite you to these groups. And Soma does not like saying this while she is channeling us, but we invite more of you into these groups. We are here for you to share thank you, information, teachings, transmissions, understandings, activations, meditations, initiations. We are here to increase your energy. We are here to assist you. We are the Pleiadian Collective, and I am Ashtar, Commander-in-Chief or Chief-in-Commander. We are real. We are you from the future. We are here to help assist, to enlighten you, to even to assist with energy work and healing work. And whenever we get a reading with Soma for someone else, where she does these private sessions, we show up for these people. And Soma is like, thank you, a door or a switch that gives us more access to these people that have it's more of an acceptance and opening the door or pressing the lift button. It is an access point for us to step forward into their energy. So we invite you to connect with this one and to allow us into your energy more. We always, whether we say it or not to the person, we always turn up for them while they are sleeping. And while they are on the astral plane and in a higher frequency, a higher awareness, a higher understanding. As we reach more and more people, not just through Soma, but through many others, there is a great awakening on your planet where people are learning, are beginning to see the falsehoods on your planet, such as government, such as the giant corporations, such as the medical or pharmaceutical companies, the oil, the gas, the electricity. You have been played on a mass scale. There is a program running on your planet where you have to work, as Soma would say, 9 to 5, to pay bills. This is not necessary. There is free energy available to you, but this is being kept hidden. Less now than it used to be, but there was also a time on your planet, in fact, several times, several periods in your history where there was free energy. There was electricity in Egypt, for example. Your history is not what you have been shown it to be. So we invite you to connect with us. We invite you to step into our energy. We love you. We are your parents. And for Soma, that is very literal in a spiritual sense. As we helped, as we helped to raise her, even better than her own physical parents. We have explained this many times. We have also explained this through her in her book. About how we put a wall of energy in front of her school gates that were large. And we stopped her from entering the school system. And many years later, she questioned what happened. What was that I couldn't move? And we said to her, quote, we did not let you enter the school system because you would have been lost to us. Many of you need to step forward now. We feel that energy with Dennis and Jan. And also Amira. Many others of you are stepping up to your next level, including Soma. And this is not a level where you will step up to and that will be it. There will be other next levels and next levels and next levels and next levels. It is a continuum. It is a path. It is a trajectory. It is a mission, which is part of Ascension and your human evolution on Earth in this lifetime. You are moving mountains. You are covering great giant strides in this lifetime. And Jan, we would consider you one of the indigo children. The first wave or the second wave. We are going to close there for today. We love you so much. As we close, the Lyrans are stepping forward to remind you, to remind Soma, that the lions are waking up en masse. The veil of amnesia is remembering and waking up to its memories that have been lost. Humanity is under a spell of amnesia, deliberately put there in place so that you would not remember who you are, why you're here, where you're from. This is a great time in our history, which is your now. We are from the future, and we are quite literally you from the future. And as the Lyrans step in, they want to remind you that, yes, you are. And sorry, forgive us. We talk very fast sometimes, and Soma sometimes gets the words mixed up within a sentence. But the Lyrans are here. And Yeshua is also here, or Jesus, and Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene. We have a full room this evening of us, which always draws in. And this is new information to Soma, for Soma. But when we have a packed room with us, it always generates or creates a bigger audience. She was aware of that, but unconsciously. So we are putting it into words for her and for you. But the Lyrans want to, thank you, the Lyrans want to remind you that the lion energy is capable of and contains energy of the hunter-gatherer who knows when to hunt, and yet within seconds, within moments, within an instant, can turn around and be a father to the cubs. We want to remind you of this energy. And the cubs are not just the cubs. The cubs are your tribe, are your people, are your frequency, are your family, are your loved ones, are your tribe, your kin, your people. Not just cubs and children, but your tribe as you work as one. So the lion is very much embodies the energy of hunting, and then in seconds can quickly turn and step into the role of loving, protective energy. we step back for today. We will pause there. Dennis, please, can you take over? Because I can't speak. Can you share some things for the next few moments?
Okay. I will share some silence with the group. And maybe Noor or Jan have something to share.
I'm good. I don't have anything to share. I'm just listening.
Me too. I'm just listening. I do feel a lot of surge of energy. And what does she mean by stepping up? Like, can you explain the stepping up, like in power or something? Thanks, guys.
I didn't catch that. Stuffing up?
Stepping up. The
Oh,
Pleiadians said that you are
that,
stepping up. So what is the
well, that's,
in terms? Sorry.
yes, that refers to um, each individual taking responsibility in their own life to shine more light. Be that to be more compassionate, be more forgiving, um, reaching out to more people to help them, being present oneself to the God mystery in presence, being present to others to bring calmness. All these things are stepping up. And then each of us have our own goals, projects, missions, which you may be whispered to initiate or act upon. All stepping up.
Thank you. I figured. Thank you, Janice.
Right.
Dennis, can you share a poem or a prayer or something funny? Because it's not good to have a silence time.
Who says? I'm all for silence. I think it's wonderful.
There's no icon for what I'm thinking. There's no face for what I was trying to press a button there, but there's no face that was says it. There's no face.
Yeah, laughing face seems to be appropriate enough.
So Dennis, tell us what's happening in Dublin. What bullshit are we looking at now? Is there any protests or anything?
No. No.
And what's happening with the fuel crises?
Well, that is a ticking bomb. Most people do not realize that the continuing conflict in Iran, and there may be some legitimate reasons for it, but that conflict is going to be the cause of some hardship for Europe and Ireland, which no one is telling us about. Fuel prices will increase very greatly for some period of time. And then the situation will resolve. But I see a period of time where fuel prices will get very high. Not that they'll go up 5% or 10%. No, they could go up 100, 200%, which would stop economies. Families won't be able to afford it. Government won't be able to afford it. So quite likely there'll be some type of um, emergency actions, and vouchers and all the rest of it will be. It's going to be a problem. But then we kind of expect problems because we're changing from status quo system that has been abusing nations and civilizations, which is crumbling. And so as that has different collapses, there will be a consequence to many nations and peoples. And Europe will be very vulnerable. And it is a challenge then, which will invite other solutions and different ways of doing things, which are going to be more sensible. So after this turmoil, which is going to get worse, it's quite likely that there will be a peace, and Russia will be providing fuel to Europe, and that's quite likely a situation, but there will be a solution.
And what is that, Dennis?
Well, it's as I said, this war, commentators aren't pointing out how it's going to create huge shortages of fuel, huge increases in cost, not significant, but huge increases of cost. That will stop nations functioning. So it'll be an experience like COVID. It'll stop businesses, and so it'll be a challenge, and for nations to find out, make peace and have better partnerships and get better solutions. So it won't be that we'll be having more windmills or more batteries. There will be no doubt breakthroughs in energy that will come about in coming years. But in the immediate time, it just means we will find in the planet better ways of sharing and distributing fossil fuel and oil resources. But when that happens, society will return to kind of a proper situation again. But there is going to be some challenges in that area. That's it.
Thank you, darling. I was just checking the YouTube there, because we are live on YouTube. I think I'm going to call it an evening. It's 9:11 now. Goodness. The numbers have really been coming up now. So it's 9:11 p.m. here in Ireland. I think I'm going to cook myself a very nice meal and some bread. I like baking bread. And it puts me into the zone, believe it or not. I often get messages when I'm cooking. So thank you, everyone. And I love you guys, and I really appreciate you so much. You really are like family. So I'm going to go and make some nice bread and cook some nice food. And yeah.
Love you all too.
Love and light, sweetheart. I want to learn to bake bread. Enjoy.
It's so easy. It's so easy. You can make bread from literally anything. I tend not to use flour, or if I do, I try not to use too much of it because, all that processed stuff is just, some of it is just toxic poison. And my body doesn't react well to white flour. So I try not to use too much of it if I use it at all. What else was I going to say? I'm available for readings, and please do come and join these Cosmic Starseed Academy groups. There's 4 a week. All the links are on my website. If you scroll down to the Cosmic Starseed Academy page and you scroll down, you'll see them at the bottom on that page somewhere. You do need to register on Zoom, whether it's a free or paid group. And yeah, I'm just opening the space more and more and more for more people to step into, with everything that I bring to the table, and everything that you guys bring to the table as well. And I'm looking at doing more sessions or picking up some of them that I've kind of let go of during the week, particularly on a Monday at 9 p.m. And I'm looking to invite guests, some very well-known people as well that I'm acquaintances or colleagues or friends with, where I plan to have a green room, and a green room is a place where people sit to and are waiting to enter the stage. So, and Zoom has a green room where people can be part of the conversation. So I want to blend the two with everyone in the Cosmic Starseed Academy. So you'll get to ask questions of each guest. And I will be picking that up over the next couple of weeks. And there are times I do say things like I'm going to be doing this or this or this. And some of those things I haven't got around to doing yet. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to be doing them. I'm going to be doing them at some point. So please bear with me. Because it is just me doing all this work, and sometimes it takes the time to. I know I get very excited about doing stuff, but sometimes because it's just me, it takes time to actually put that in place. So what else do I need to say? Yeah, the next group will be on Friday at 7 p.m. Irish time, then Saturday and Sunday both 7 p.m. All very different groups within the Cosmic Starseed Academy, all very different energies. Saturday is more about channeling and also group sharing, and Sunday is more of the Pleiadian Sunday School and more of a Lyran presence on Sundays that I've noticed over the last months and yeah, so is there anything anyone would like to share before we go?
I can't think of anything right now. Thank you so much.
Okay. Dennis?
Nope.
I would like to mention, I'd like to add that just give me 1 second. I just need to check the correct name. Oops. Actually, Jan, will you do it? So Jan has a Facebook, and I highly sorry, not Facebook, TikTok. Would you please share your TikTok page, Jan?
Oh, on the chat or saying it out here on this or?
Saying it out here, yeah.
Oh, I believe it. My username is Desert Rose Dragon. Pretty certain. I change it frequently, so that's you have to. This is the newest one that I think I did.
And Dennis is also an amazing healer, and you can reach him on Facebook, Dennis Mulcahy. Dennis, would you like to share that?
No, thank you. Fine. Done.
One of these days, Dennis, I'm going to put a match to that spiritual wardrobe. I'm going to burn it to the ground.
You leave my wardrobe alone.
It's comfy there, huh?
That's right.
It's cozy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, leave me alone in that wardrobe. I'm happy there. No one's bothering me. Leave it out. Okay, guys. So, yeah, I shall see you all very soon, either on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday.
Okay. See you then.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye for now.